Hi, everybody. These are the instructions for consumer education for Wednesday, April 29th and Friday, May 1st. This is an assignment that will take you a couple class periods to complete. And this is kind of a fun end of the year activity where I let you guys figure out how to buy a car. So you will be completing the Auto Student Worksheets, which is a 7-page um, kind of packet, but you'll have a couple days to do it. And you're going to be using this PowerPoint to get your information to help you with the auto student worksheets. So on Wednesday, you will be completing page 1, 2, and 3 of the packet. And on Friday, you will be completing pages 4, 5, 6, and 7 of the packet. And you do not need to turn this in until Friday at 3 o'clock. It has to be handwritten. Um, and again, you're going to use this PowerPoint to help you. So let's take a look at these two attachments. So here is the PowerPoint here. Okay, so you're just going to read through this. It's going to tell you, what the planned buying process is and go through the steps. That should look somewhat familiar because you should have learned that in one of the lessons from this unit that we were just working on, consumer protection. Then what we're going to do, you're going to move into, okay, well, the first step is price research. So it goes into how to research prices, the different options on cars that you might be interested in. Then you have to think about your insurance, whether you want to buy a new car versus a used car, what your budget is, your fixed expenses that go along with the car, your flexible expenses such as gas, repairs, getting your oil changed. Okay, then you're going to go into the shopping part of it and talk about how to shop for a car. These days, you can do a lot of online shopping for cars. And then the last step, which is negotiating the price. Okay. And then finally, you're going to make a decision and you're going to evaluate the decision. And then there's something called the Lemon Law that I want you to read about. There's about 150,000 vehicles each year that are sold that are called lemons, meaning they keep breaking down, and there also are some laws associated with that to protect the consumer. So you can read about that. And then just the conclusion. Okay. So then you're going to go to your packet. Okay, so the first page is researching an automobile. This is information that's going to come right off your PowerPoint. And then you're going to start thinking about, okay, what car do you want to buy? What do I need in a vehicle? Okay. And then you're going to kind of do some self-evaluation. What do you need the car for? Driving to school, work, anything else? What type of roads are you going to be driving the car on? Um, Insurance, you're going to talk about the options that you're interested in. Okay, so that's going to be on Wednesday. On Friday, you're going to move into what types of vehicles and start looking at vehicles that meet your needs. Okay, now in this section here, I want you guys to skip 1, 2, and 3, okay, because you're going to just assume that you're not going to have a down payment and you're going to be looking for a car that you think you can afford. Okay. And you're going to go through here. Now, this page here is based on normally we do a drawing in class and I give you like a scenario. You're not going to have this. So what I want you to do, actually, I'm just thinking here, you might want to, let's see. I think what I'm going to have you do is skip part 2 because that's all about the scenario that what I want you to do is when you think about purchasing a car, think about something that you think you can afford. So I don't want you to pick something like a car that's going to be really, really expensive for you, something that you think you can afford. So we're going to skip right to part 3 and you're going to pick 3 different cars that you might be interested in, make, model, year, the different options that they have. Okay. And then you're going to make a decision. Um, you're going to kind of decide, score it on your own and make a decision. And then you're going to answer some final questions. Okay. And this this table here, you need to kind of decide what criteria are going to help you with that car. You're going to rate it from highest to lowest. So you can read the instructions up here on the top. If you have any questions, you can email me. Okay, so once again, you're going to skip part 2 and then just pick 3 vehicles that you think you can afford. Don't worry about your salary level and all that is, because we're not going to be able to do that part of it. Okay. And finally, I want to just tell you guys what a pleasure it's been to have you in class. I'm sorry that the semester had to end like this, but I really look forward to seeing you all next year. Hopefully, I will have you in one of my classes, and have a great summer.